1850 715 815.
Okay, 51551. There's a bit of a delay in this line because, Daniel, you're in Australia and you were here a couple of months ago and you got a tour that you weren't expecting while you were on tour in Ireland. Tell us what happened to you, Daniel.
G'day, Damien. How you going?
Very good.
Good. Well, pretty much what happened was I was in Dublin there with my cousins who are from Lancashire, and I did the Docklands fun run in the early evening, and met up with them afterwards about 10 o'clock in the evening, and they'd already had quite a lot to drink that night, and I didn't really feel like having too much to drink because I'd done the run and I wasn't just not feeling like it.
Yeah.
So anyway, it came to the end of the evening, and we hopped in a taxi, and I said to the driver, look, can you just take, because one of my cousins was staying just off O'Connell Street, and we were staying out in Clondalkin, I think near the Red Cow Inn.
Yep.
There was a couple of hotels that we were staying in there. And so look, I said to the driver, can you just take us first off to near the Spike on O'Connell Street, and then just take us out to these two hotels. So as we were driving, it sort of felt like it was taking too long, and I said to him, look, are you taking us to the Spike? And he said, yeah, I am. I said, okay, because I thought, well, maybe there's one-way streets. I don't know this city at all. And at this point, my cousins had fallen asleep in the back of the car. And then it got to the point where we went past, I think it's called St. James's Hospital, and I recognised it from being on the tram earlier in the evening. I said, look, what's going on? This is definitely way out from where we were, because we were coming from Temple Bar. And I said, this is way out from where we were. And he said, what do you mean? I said, well, you take us to the Spike. He said, you didn't ask me to do that. He said, just the Red Cow. I said, don't try and pull a fast one on us. Just, I haven't been drinking at all. Don't try and pull a fast one on us. And he's gone, well, what do you want me to do? I said, well, you're going to have to take him back to the Spike when you come back into town to pick up another fare, but we're not going to pay you extra for it. And he was, pretty cranky about it. But I said, look, we're not doing that. You can't pull a fast one on us just because we're foreigners. We're not stupid. So he's dropped me off at the first hotel where I was staying, and I paid him the fare and a little bit extra, so you get my other cousins to the next hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I got out. About 15 minutes later, I got a text message from my cousins who were at the next hotel saying, do you mind tomorrow just splitting the fare with us? It was quite expensive. I said, what are you talking about? I've already paid the fare. And they said, no, he's just charged us €25. I thought, you mongrel. So he's charged me €25, he's charged them €25 for a €25 fare at best. And then he's taken my other cousin back into town and tried to charge him again another €25. My cousin then has gone, you can get lost, I'm not paying that. And the driver's locked him in. Eventually he's gotten out, gone up to one of the policemen there. And the policeman's pretty much said, look, guys, I'm not interested in getting involved. So at the end of the day, he didn't pay the third time. But this guy's got €50 out of us for a €25 fare, and they actually tried to scone 75 altogether. So it was just sort of like, it felt like he was definitely taking it there. He assumed we were all drunk for a start, which wasn't right, because I wasn't. And he's also sort of gone, well, you guys are foreigners, you don't know the city, so I'm just going to sort of take advantage of you guys and get as much money as I can.
And would this happen in Perth or anywhere else that you've ever gone to, Daniel?
Well, I mean, when I've used the taxis, I don't know. I wouldn't think it would happen to foreigners here, or to tourists. But when I've used the taxis here at home or in other states in Australia, like when I've been to Victoria or to Queensland, never had a problem with taxis like that. No, certainly not. They might try and get a little bit extra. They certainly wouldn't try and get 3 times the fare. Like, that was just obscene.